Hello, hello. Right on time, train, right on time. Good evening, good evening. How we doing? How we doing? Hello, GP. Hiding out without and about. How was your day, man? How was the weekend? Good deal, good deal. I only work 4 hours a day, so not too bad at all. Yeah, I finally busted up one of these. I got two big stumps about 3 foot round. I finally busted up one. That's my first chunk of four. I don't think I'll get them all burned tonight, but yeah, I like to do that at work, but they won't let me film it no more. I'm pretty much out of wood at work until something else comes down, which is good. Yeah, well, we thought about going fishing tonight, but oh, I don't know. They just don't want want me filming while working or in their vehicle. Crazy. I mean, they're happy that if I want to go out there after work and show off the park, or that's why I go to all the other state parks around here, film those places. But their rules, I'll play along. I guess they think I'm wasting their time by turning the camera on while I drive down the highway. I can hear the neighbors are shooting again. Must be angry tonight. "11 more days and a little mini vacation." This year has blown by quick. I remember it wasn't too long ago we were talking about things we had to do this year, and now it's almost over. I am sure you are prepared for that, man. I mean, it's hunting season. Hello, Don J. Where have I been at? I've been right here every day, pal. How about you? I think I've watched every shooting video that you had out there, Don. Like you needed another one, right? You got the video out yet? There you go, man. Last night was next weekend they got one more party at the park, and won't be too long we'll shut the campground down and I'll be a happy camper again. Yeah, well, they do here too. Definitely have to get that check through before they give you anything. Welcome back, Scarface. Welcome back. Well, the last two that we bought, we picked them up the same day. Just certain ones, man, certain ones. Oh yeah, I bet. Kind of like down here at GP, we can't cut anything growing until after November 1st. $13, my man, $13. Fits the old ring perfectly. Yeah, the last bricks made it almost 5 years. So I'm hoping a good 5 years out of these bricks. the bricks and ring together, and we have maybe 99 bucks in it. So that's pretty good for 5 years. Temu. My wife bought a 3-footer and a 5-footer. I gave the 5-footer away to some young guy down in Kentucky. He puts it out in a few of his videos. Temu has got 2-foot, 3-foot, 5-foot, and I think there's a 7-foot in there. Nope, it was rated as a fire pit. So I did see some at Tractor Supply here yesterday. They were about 80 bucks. I think the wife got these on Temu for like 14 bucks a piece. Of course, they come in a package, and they have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 sections, about 35 little boats to put in. Nope, free shipping on Temu here. Yes. Well, that's what the package says. Whether you can believe that or not, who knows? You know, that's why they come out with new shingles and new roofing metal. This shingles is going to last you 60 years. It's a brand new product, so how are they going to know it's going to last 60 years? They sell it to you knowing that they're not going to be around in 60 years to worry about it, so who cares? That's why most of these companies are up and gone in 5 years. Kind of fly by night or fly by the year, but as soon as the first warranty comes around, well, your home team was down, Eddie, so now you're who you rooting for? North Dakota? Notre Dame? Miami? Who is it? This is not college tonight, is it? NFL. Who's your NFL team tonight? Hello, Fish and Ray. Welcome back. The Dolphins. Laces out, man. Laces out. Miami Giants. Oh, you're rooting for Miami tonight, but Giants is your team. I understand. Well, welcome in. I got one log on the fire tonight, and it's about 55-pounder. We went 40-some minutes last night without a train, and I didn't even get the channel turned on before we had 2 of them roll through tonight. Got the old moon coming up over there. Half a moon anyhow. Peaceful and quiet except for traffic. Figured I'd have a little fire tonight. No big rush to get to work tomorrow, but still gonna get up and do a morning live. Hoping everybody had a great weekend out there. Good church service today? Did you make it? Welcome in tonight, folks. Welcome in. DJ, are you still in here? Welcome in, folks. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Now say hello in the chat. Tell us what you done all weekend long. It's the top of the season. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Pretty and peaceful. Hello, Sissy. How are you? Where have you been hiding out? I knew I should have stuck that piece of board underneath that back side before it rolled over there, but... Uh-oh. Doctor Who. Always a busy day on the farm, that is for sure. Let me try and fix this here. What kind of snake you got? Corn snake? $13K. They don't tell you they lost 20 grand to find that, but snake's a snake, man. Kind of like me. If they don't have diamonds or a big rattler on the tail, I don't know the difference. How's everything else going? How's that girl? Haven't seen her online one time. It's hard to get our daily dose if we don't get to see her. Yeah, that's what my nephew was telling me. I'm like, oh, that's hard to believe, but evidently you guys don't get a lot of rain. I see October, November, we'll have one at the state, but anything in a ring is fine. But we've been getting some good rain periodically. Well, that's the time that she should be doing all of her blogs. That's probably what I'm going to have to do starting the 13th. Just pop on every day and give you a little update. Definitely won't be out doing any hiking trails or DIY. But we'll keep you in tune. How long has it been since it rained? Making the hay a little tougher to come by too, huh? Welcome in, folks. How are you doing tonight? Well, at least we ain't stuck in one of those places that has a burn ban and then they won't let you water anything either. $6 a bale. That is pretty expensive. Now, is that just straight hay, or is that like a clover base? Alfalfa higher or cheaper? Probably a little higher, ain't it? Yeah, that's the bad thing when the cows get it out and they just waste more than they get to eat. You got any deer on the property down there? I think the season is in. Yeah, them are kind of rare around here. About time to start putting a deer or two in the freezer. I can eat deer chili, deer sausage, deer burger all year long. Seems like the jerky doesn't last very long. No, you just got to tone it down with the right seasoning and spices, or mix it with a little something else. I'm about almost the same way with wild turkey, but it's 100 times more healthy for you, depending on what you mix it with. I couldn't get too much into the elk and bear, but deer I love. I don't know, sissy. Can make the food last so much longer. Soon as seasons open up, I doubt very seriously if I even attempt to hunt this year. I see plenty of them out there. If I did, I would definitely take my limit. I always donated to the hunters and the farmers feed the homeless, but Used to be able to take 4 up here. I don't know what the quota is now. I'll wait till my old buddies start knocking them down there, Sissy, then I'll get you some jerky sent to you. Do you like it spicy, mild, or just regular? Do you raise crops also, or you just raise animals? I think my big log is kind of mellowing down there when it fell over. All right, we'll see what we can do when it starts coming around. Early season, a lot of people are a little pickier. I always tried to get my does early, but Eon, how you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. You got Mike here from Out and About with M&D in Northwest Ohio. Sissy's Life down in Kentucky. Doctor Who out in Colorado there. Say hello to everyone and tell us where you're from. Hit that thumbs up, man. The chat is yours. I only knew one Ian my whole life. I was out here for almost 2 hours last night and only seen one fallen star. Tonight I'm shooting for 2. I'm guessing German descent, but if he's in the States, I'm going to say New York. I'm hoping he's typing us a big long letter here. Come on, fire, what's going on? Take it forever to burn. Gotta get a little air flowing. See if a little oxygen helps it out. I think he came and gone already. You been outside there, Sissy? Look at that moon up there. Half a moon, half a moon. Well, I'm ready for a good fall, that is for sure. Not ready for the tons of leaves and all that extra fun out there, but well, this will burn a little better now. They got air flowing underneath of it, but my little air ports are all clogged over by ashes, so about time to clean it out. Yeah, they're same way here. Welcome in, welcome in. There's somebody shooting off fireworks in the background. Boogie! Where have you been, Boogie? Holy cow, man, it's been 6 months. You have finally found us again. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. How you been doing? For 6 months you were looking at other people? Holy moly. But now you're back, and that's the important thing. Other live streams are probably having a lot more fun than us kickback chilling kind of guys. Well, hit that thumbs up, man. You're here now. That's all that matters. That's because there's only 2 of you in here. Say hello to Sissy. How you been doing, Boogie? If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Follow Sissy along. I know, man. I figured we'd have a lot more kids in here once school started back, but it's been kind of slow. YouTube has been blocking them away. Mrs. Shelton. Too bad you ain't in Kentucky. I might know her. Big firework, baby. They're celebrating wild here. You mean like in an airplane? See in the night sky like a shooting star. I could really use a wish right now. Really? Well, don't give up your dreams, man. What is it? Inquiring minds want to know. You are playing growing garden. Is that where you grow the garden that attracts the bugs, and the bugs attract the birds, and the birds attract the other animals? Very cool, very cool. My grandson sits for hours a day and just watches a video that shows pictures. I don't understand. Makes me think about that Halloween movie where they just put the mask on their head and watch TV and it drives them crazy. I don't know. I don't know, Boogie. Do I have to say what every time? Boogie, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, please. A lot of people have been telling me they have been unsubscribed by YouTube. Evidently that's a thing now. If you don't show up on a channel for a certain period of time, they boot you. Your internet is dragging. Can you hear the train? Man, so clear out here tonight. So many stars in the sky. People got to get out of the house more. So many airplanes up there, Boogie. Yeah, we made it 42 minutes last night, Sissy, without having a train come through. And then I think night before we had 27 trains come through in 2 hours. I tell you, either during the live or after the live, I'm just going to go get me a blanket and a pillow, lay flat on my back, and just wait for the shooting stars. A 100 subscribers. You're almost there, Boogie. You're almost there. Well, if you hang out in here more often, we could get you more subscribers. You subscribe to Sissy. Sissy will follow you back. I don't know where all the other regulars are. Doctor Who's in here. He'll follow you back. Well, very nice, man. Are you still 7 or have you turned 8 yet? I don't know, 14. What? You must have a very late birthday. Like a year late. When was you born? December? And a beautiful moon out there too. You don't have to say guess what every time, Boogie. Your birthday is next week. Very nice, very nice. Finally get to be 7. I have a birthday in October. And then you're 20, and then 14, and then you got 9 kids. And then you sit in the backyard having a fire every night. On the 8th. There you go, man. That's when I usually turn my kids loose, about 7 or 8. I make them get out and get a job. Wow, that's right. Hopefully they can get the college degree by the time they're 16 years old and finally get their driver's license and get out. Yeah, Boogie, once you hit those double digits, man, there's no stopping you. The world is yours. Sissy, now you got a snake on the porch. You got rid of those bumblebees out there or waspers? Man, I got stung 4 times a day. Well, you're only as old as you feel, Boogie, so I'd say about 120 for me. Well, that's cool. Bacon. We love bacon. Oh, yeah. Don't be telling me what to do to the bacon in the back. You know, I don't like cheese from McDonald's because it has all those worms in it. Maybe it's pickle relish. Where is everyone at tonight, folks? Most people have another day off work and yet they're out partying. Your favorite movie is Pokemon. Well, that's very cool. Nancy is not a very common name anymore. I used to read Nancy in the comic strips every Saturday. All right, Boogie, time for bed. No school tomorrow, but you have fun, man. Boogie, do you believe in ghosts? Boogie is keeping this chat moving all by himself. The old log is pretty damp on the inside. It's hard to keep it rolling. On the, well, if you have a shoebox in your closet, that always calls a ghost. Hello, Don. I like to have some old blank rounds to throw in there. Make them pop and crack, but the big quarter logs, man, they're wet on the inside. Yeah, that's the kind of ghost hunting we do, Boogie. The old spirit box. Oh man. Well, there's no zombies, man, but they are ghosts. Zombies are only in the desert, pyramids, stuff like that. Well, you got to watch who you bully, cause some kids grow a little better than others, and they will pound your butt. I would never forget someone who bullied me, that's for sure. I have good friends that I can't remember, but the buttheads I always do. You're not in the 5th grade at 7 years old, dude. Come on. You can only tell one tale at a time, Boogie. You children grow so fast. Okay, Boogie, goodbye. All right, Boogie, you're asleep, so we can't talk to you anymore. What's up with this fire? So many stars. Well, you should just go on to sleep like you're supposed to, pal. Still waiting on my first shooting star. Haven't seen one yet. A little fire is a slow ember tonight. Not me, man. Yeah. Boogie needs to get to bed, that's for sure. Man, first he was 6 years old, going to 7, and now all of a sudden he's in the 5th grade. I think he caught himself up in one and he had to run away. Sissy, are you inside or outside? It's about 69 degrees here right now. It's a great night outside. Do you got any place where you can just see the open sky? Or you got too many lights around? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. How are we doing tonight? We do have a good fire, but it's just trying to get that one giant log to burn. Who knows? I might even throw another one in. Pretty great out here. We can still see the two planets, but not very clear from here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Won't you tell us your name? Cinnamon roll. The wife made tacos tonight. Pretty great. You drinking coffee this late, or do you drink coffee? Uh-oh. Usually down in between a few bells if you throw it up on top, but absolutely. I could drink coffee all day long. Welcome in, welcome in. Who we got in the room hiding out watching? I know a lot of times it's one in, one out, moving so fast. Well, I'm sure they're laying in the weeds wherever you are last using them. One of these days you'll be weed eating, you'll see them there. They'll be a little rusty, but a little WD-40 or 10W40, soak them in it for a day or two, they'll be just good as new. Yep. I found out today that most anything that you really need is very expensive. And all the stuff that you don't need is pretty cheap, but you buy it anyhow and it breaks. This fire's not helping me out tonight. We can't keep enough air under it. Hello Eddie, welcome back. Well, we can't keep enough airflow going. I can't keep the big log hot enough to burn. Yeah, that's the fun part about farming. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie, did you have a church today? Oh, thank you for coming back in. I can throw one of those big logs on there and hit a burn probably as pretty good as 3 or 4 bundles of that firewood you get. I gotta call the guy and have him bring me another truckload pretty soon. I'm ready to have some snow fires out here. And no shooting stars yet. Somebody let me know if the text freezes up. I'm going to shut her down here in 15 seconds or 30 seconds. I'll be out for 5 minutes and then I'm going to start it right back up. That way it reboots itself. It goes on so long, it quits even drawing people in for some reason. I don't know what that is, but so I'm going to shut her down. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be right back. Thank you, guys.